Hello everyone, welcome to SAP Navigator. In today's video, we will discuss about the pricing procedure configuration in SAP SD, that is S/4HANA. In the same video, I will also cover the how to define the condition types and access sequence condition table. So that is end-to-end configuration for the pricing procedure. Okay. So before going to our video, please don't forget to like, share, subscribe my YouTube channel SAP Navigator. If you have any queries, you can write an email to sapnavigatorforyou@gmail.com, or else you can comment under this video. Okay, I will answer it. So let me take you to the configuration steps and master data setup for this. Okay, before that I will give you overview what needs to be done. So there was this couple of steps we need to perform in order to achieve the pricing into the sales document type. The first thing is we need to add the fields to the field catalog, and then after adding the fields to the field catalog, by using that fields we have to create the condition tables. Once the condition tables are gets created, then we will assign those condition table in the access sequence in most specific to most general way. Okay, so once the access sequence is done, then you have to define the condition types, and inside the condition type you have to assign the access sequence as well. Whatever we defined access sequence, that we have to assign it as well. And after once the condition type is also done, then you have to define the pricing procedure. Inside the pricing procedure you have to assign the condition types. Okay, and then once the condition type is done, assignment is done, then you have to assign the pricing procedure. Okay, so based on this assignment, pricing procedure will get determined into sales order. Okay, and the combination is to determine this pricing procedure is like sales area, combination of sales org, distribution channel, and division. Combination of sales area and document pricing procedure, and customer pricing procedure. So against this we need to assign the pricing procedure. Okay, so for this combination we have to assign the pricing procedure that we have defined here. So once the pricing procedure definition is done, then we have to maintain the condition records for condition types. Okay, so what are the condition records we have maintained, that comes into the sales order. Okay, so before going to the configuration, I just want to show you the one sales order creation, so where price gets triggered automatically, so that you will have an idea. Okay, so if I go to my sales order, let me create one sales order. So I am giving my sales document and sales area details, press enter. So we have to give our customer and PO number and material, order quantity. So you just observe here, like here there is no net value right now. Okay, after hitting the header details, okay, there is no net value here. So I have given material and order quantity. So I will just press enter. You just observe here, I'm pressing enter. Continue. See, net value gets calculated. So how this net value gets calculated? Okay, so if you go to condition tab, so there are certain conditions displayed here: base price, material discount, and output tax, internal price. See, it is calculating the base price here, material discount here, and 1000 minus 50, it became 950. So total 950 net value it became here. On top of 950, output tax 5% got applied, so that is 47.5. So that is the tax amount it got applied here. Okay, so how these values came? So how these condition types came? So these condition types are displayed here from the pricing procedure, but you won't see pricing procedure here, right? Okay, so where you will see pricing procedure? So if you click on the analysis tab, here you can see procedure. Okay, SAPN. So this pricing procedure get triggered in the sales order the moment when I enter the customer details, sales area details, and material details. Okay, so this pricing procedure get triggered into sales order. Under the sales pricing procedure, we have these many conditions. So out of this condition, let's say you have the base price, variant price, SAPN. These many conditions are there. But out of three conditions, how many get triggered? Only this one. Only this one gets triggered. So remaining all are not triggered. Okay, you can see remaining all are not triggered. Only this gets triggered. Why? Because system found the relevant condition type for this condition under this circumstance, and the same thing for the output tax and material discount. So here we have material discount and customer discount, both is there, but only material discount gets triggered here. So how it get triggered? By condition records. So what I'm trying to say is, the moment when you enter the header details, header nothing but a sales area and customer and material number, material code and order quantity, so price gets triggered automatically. Okay, so you might ask me like whether we need to enter the material to get the pricing procedure in the document. It is not required, but if you enter the material, then only will get values, because all the values will be depends on material, right? So you want to change the base price. Okay, now base price became 1000. Okay, you want to make it as a 1200. What you will do? So simply will maintain the condition records. So if you go to VK11, and what is the condition code for it? So you can look at you can check the condition type here, SPR0 for the base price. So SPR0 I will give. So the moment when I press enter, the it is asking for which combination you want to maintain the price. Okay, see how this combination came. So this combination comes from the access sequence. Okay, just because we have assigned the access sequence inside the condition type, so that's why this pop-up you will get it. Okay, let me show you where we will assign the access sequence. If I go to v/08 condition types, sorry, v/08 for pricing procedure, v/06. If I go to v/06 for the condition types, so what is our condition type? SPR0. If you look into it, so under SPR0 you can see the access sequence GRIL. Okay, so this access sequence having these fields, so that's why it is giving a pop-up which combination you have to maintain. Okay, so inside this access sequence, okay, if I go to GRIL, okay, so GRIL, right, our access sequence. So if I go to our access sequence v/07 T code to maintain the access sequence, no worries, I will show you path as well. Okay, GRIL. So inside the GRIL, see customer material and material. Okay, so these access sequence, these condition tables are assigned. Okay, so what you see here combination, this is one condition table and this one is one condition table. Okay, so these two condition tables assigned to the GRIL access sequence, same access sequence assigned to the condition type. So that's why you got this pop-up. Okay, now let me go back here. So if you let's say I will select this combination, so what I'm getting, so same customer material combination, right? So here it is asking for the customer and then material. Okay, so what is our material? Skateboard. Earlier it is 1000, right? Okay, for customer specific, let's say I want to reduce it to 800. And here you can observe that there is no currency. Okay, usually currency will get triggered from the sales org or company code, or okay, so if these kind of combinations are there, then it will get triggered. So if it is not there, then it won't get triggered. Okay, and if the currency is not maintained customer level also, it won't get triggered. So now I maintained 800. Okay, let me save it. So and if I come to sales order, the same price 1000 is there. Okay, if I update it, let me go for new pricing. See, 1000 became 800. Okay, so how this sequence automatically came into the access sequence? So that is because of the condition table. So inside the condition table, you can look at the 9PD004, right? So inside the condition tables, we have maintained the fields for it. Okay, if I let me copy this 9PD condition table, and if I go to condition table, okay, v/04, what is our table? 9PD. If I press enter, see, so inside this, like Kunnar and Matner, okay, these two got added. So these two fields, Kunnar means customer, Matner means material. So that's why while selecting the key combination customer material, it is asking for customer and material as well. Okay, that's all. So like First you observe that, right? So first we have the pricing procedure. Okay, first pricing procedure gets determined. So inside pricing procedure there are certain conditions for it. Conditions are there. So inside each condition we have access sequence. Okay, so every access sequence having the different condition tables. Okay, every condition table is having the fields. Okay, so this is how entire structure will be. So I show you the way from bottom to top. Okay, so first pricing procedure gets triggered, and then condition types, and condition types for access sequence, and access sequence is condition tables and condition tables. Okay, so you add fields to the field catalog. So to get the value into the fields into these condition tables, so SAP already adding the it's been already added standard fields into the field catalog. If client requirement is to add any G field, so then we have to use the field catalog to get that field. Okay, so what is our we will go with our field catalog. So let me start from here. So this is the SPRO path. Okay, inside this path we will get all these nodes. Okay, so let me go to the SPRO screen. Let me come back. So let me go to SPRO screen, SIMG, and you can see sales and distribution. Under sales and distribution you have basic functions. Okay, so inside the basic function the first option is pricing. Okay, pricing control. So here you can see condition tables and field catalog. What is our first step? So to adding the field into the field catalog. So here you can see the node, right? Change field catalog for pricing in sales. Okay, so if you are going to use the standard fields, so then no need to do anything because SAP has already added standard fields. If the client has created a new G fields and their requirement is to add to get the price based on that G field value, then that G field should be added in field catalog first. Okay, so these all our fields are already added. Okay, now we need to add some G field catalog. So since it is a demo server, we don't have any G fields for it. So if we have G fields, then you just simply add the field technical name here and you just save it. It will be added. Okay, now our first step is done. So then what is our next step? So our next step is creating the condition tables. Okay, so let me create one condition table for you. So here under the same node, basic function, pricing control, condition tables and field catalog, here you can see create the condition table for the pricing in sales. Okay, you just select it. So here we have different tables are there. So up to 500 SAP is already created standard condition tables with the standard fields that you want to use. You can use it, or if you want to create your own table, you can create it. Okay, so usually many clients start the condition tables with 9 series. Okay, if 9 series, like how we will create a G document type and Y document type. So when I start with something, we will start with G or Y, right? Similarly, if the tables comes, so 9 document type, 9 series we will use. Okay, so what we will do, 9AK. So I have added the table 9AK, and then what we can do, we need to add the fields name it. So you just search the field. Okay, what field I want to give? So let's say customer. So customer, based on customer region, we need to prepare the condition record. So I have to select the customer. So while selecting the customer, you have to select the Kunnar, not Heiner. Kunnar means customer, Heiner means customer hierarchy. But individual customer base we are selecting. So just select the Kunnar. Okay, after this Kunnar, what we have to select? We need to give it as a region as well. So region, whenever I'm saying region, like it is a state. Okay, state or province. Okay, so region means here the country as well, it is showing a region, but we should look for another option. Find next. So this is also destination country region, forget about it. So region, so customer region, select it, region. So once when you double click on it, it will automatically come to this left side. Okay, once the fields came to this side, you can say generate option is there, right? So if you click on the generate option, so table will be generated. Okay, so here you can see warning message table 9 SA is already defined with the same fields. Okay, so whenever you are going for a new tables to add these certain fields, system will suggest you there is a one table is already there in the system, you can use it. If you want it, you can use it, or else you can generate it. Since it is a warning message, you can generate it. Okay, and package. So okay, let me save it as a local object since it is a demo server, but in real time you have to store under your package, system package. Okay, so now table 9ak is done. So now I want to create one more table called table 9pk. So here what we need to do. So based on the sales arc and material combination, I want to give the price. So sales arc, technical fees PKORG. Okay, sales organization, and then what could be the second thing, material base. Let's have the material base, Matner. Either you can title it the technical name or description. Okay, so earlier I typed the material description, like description I typed, right? So now I'm typing technical name. So in both the ways it will work. Select the Matner and again generate it. So again it is showing, see 502 is already defined with the same fields. Okay, if you want to use it 502, you can use it and generate local object. Okay, this is the only place where the functional people generates a table. Okay, so that's why and these changes will save under workbench tier, not the customizing tier. Okay, now done. Now if I go into the, so what are the tables I have created, 9pk and 9ak, right? If I go to SC16N A9pk, see I just created it, so it is also will be displayed in the SC16N. So once you maintain the data also will be displayed. So now there is no data, so it will tell no values found. Okay, both 9ak and 9pk, and pricing tables will start from A. So by default it will give the suffix as a. Okay, nothing is there. So if there is no condition records, nothing will be there. If you maintain the condition record, this table also gets updated. Okay, now our first step is done. So now our second step is done. Now what we have to do, we have to create the access sequence, and then we have to assign the condition tables in most specific to most general series. Okay, so now let me create the one access sequence for it. So again I will go to SPRO screen, sales and distribution, basic functions, pricing control. Okay, here you can see access sequences, set access sequences. So here like a standard access sequence are there, like since it's a demo server, many people created those access sequence as well here. Okay, so here now let me create one access sequence as well. So let me go to new entries. So here you can see the new entries option. Just click on the new entries. So you can give your access sequence name, like I will give my access sequence as 9ak. Okay, you just press enter. Okay, now we have created the access sequence. So creating access sequence would be enough. So after creating the access sequence, in the same step we have one more thing, define the access sequence and assign the condition tables in most specific to most general series. Okay, so now we have to add the condition tables for this access sequence that we created. Okay, if I select the access sequence and click on the access, so here we have the table option, table numbers, right? So there is no tables assigned to this access sequence, then we have to assign it. Then click on new entries. So okay, now sequence you have to give 10, 20 line. Okay, so I'm just assigning two things, that's why I'm giving 10, 20. So what table we have created? Two tables, 9ak and 9pk. Okay, if they want to have some requirement routine, so you can assign these requirement routines as well. So and here you can see exclusive indicator, right? So what does this exclusive indicator will say? So if the condition record found in this level, so then it won't go to next table. Okay, if you uncheck it, so even though condition record found here, then it will go over here. Okay, so you have added the condition tables as well. So once the condition tables are added, then what you have to do, you have to select it. So once you have added a table, what you have to do, you have to select the condition table. So you just select this condition table, and here you can see the fields, right? You just click on fields, enter. Okay, so now you can see processing status as C, which means these are activated. Okay, now one more table is there, right? So we had it for 9AK, it became grayed out. You can see it became grayed out. So now we are doing activating this as well. So click on fields, enter. Okay, so processing status became C. Okay, it became green. So both are activated. So both are activated, both became grayed out. Okay, let me save it. Let me save on that here. Okay, data has been saved. Okay, so I will show you what this exclusive indicator will do during the sales or processing. For the time being, you just make a tick for these two. Okay, and our access sequence is saved. What is our access sequence? 9AK. So then what is our next step? So our next step is to create the condition type. So you have to define the condition type and assign our access sequence. Okay, so now we will create the condition type. So if I go to SPRO path, SIMG, sales and distribution, basic functions, and pricing, price maintenance, and price control. Okay, so here you can see define and assign the pricing provider. Okay, you just click on it. So here you can see set pricing provider. Okay, click on set pricing provider. So these are the pricing provider which are already available in the system. Okay, so here you can see usage is A, right? So that's why our condition table starts from A. So when I create a 9pk table, so then like in database level it updated a 9pk, right? So because our usage is A means you can see sales and distribution, A means pricing. Okay, and here you can see application V means sales. Okay, application V means sales and distribution. So because like even people will have the pricing procedure per purchase order, so for those people application will be different. Okay, so now this is the existing pricing procedure in the system. Okay, you can create your own pricing procedure. Okay, so before creating the pricing procedure, what you have to do, now access sequence part also done. So then we will go to our next step. So what is our next step? To define the condition types. So to define the condition types and the access sequence. Okay, so this plays a crucial role because each condition type decides what kind of condition it is. Okay, because whether it is a base price or whether it is a discount, freight charge or surcharge, tax or cost, so whatever it is. So for every different kind of price we have different condition types here. Okay, so we have to define the condition types. Okay, let me go to SAP IMG screen, sales and distribution, basic function, pricing, price control. Here you can see define condition types, right? So you just execute it, define condition type, set condition types of pricing and sales. Okay, so these are the condition types which are already available in the system. So okay, so first I want to create the base price. Okay, for base price we have PR00 as standard thing. So for base price we have PR00. So you can use copy as and you can create your own condition. Okay, let me select and you can see copy as, right? So copy as, so instead of PR00, like let me as 9R00. Okay, base price. Okay, so I have defined the 9000. Okay, so here the access sequence, the standard access sequence gets assigned here. So then here we will assign our access sequence. So what is our access sequence? 9AK. Okay, so our access sequence gets assigned here. So inside here inside the condition type, you can see the condition class, like control data. So there are different sections. The control data 1, group condition, changes can be made, master data. Okay, so I will just give you a quick overview on it. Okay, and I will prepare a separate video on for this, so only for this condition type controls. Okay, here condition class is like what type of condition it is. It is a price. Okay, not a discount. It is a base price, so that's why we have maintained price here. If it discount, we will maintain discount. If it is tax, we will maintain tax. Okay, and condition type, how condition calculation type, how calculation will be done. So it will be calculated based on the quantity. Okay, so that's why we have maintained here. If it is based on percentage, or if it is based on net weight or volume, we can select a different kind of condition things here, calculation types here. Okay, and like let me go through main changes only. So changes can be made. So what are the changes we are allowing at this sales document processing? So what kind of whether it is under condition or item condition, and manual entries. So by manual entries has a priority. So here you can see no limitations. Okay, the thing is, like, let's say you already having the condition record for this basic price is 1000 rupees, but that gets triggered into sales document. But inside the sales document, you want to change it to the you want to add 1200. So if you enter the 1200, so then system will give priority to that 1200. So which gives the priority to the manual entry. Okay, amount of percent, and what and all we need to change. So amount of percentage. Okay, so let's say 800 to 1200 we are changing, right? So whether it will be allowed or not, so these and all we will show it. Okay, and master data means like proposed value from date. Okay, so when you enter the VK11 transaction, by default it will give VK11 valid from and valid to. So by if here you can see blank means today date. So valid from date is always today, and valid to is double and here. Okay, I will cover a basic details for this video for the condition types. Okay, because it will be quite lengthy, because I'm also want to show you the pricing procedure definition as well. So I will prepare a separate video on this condition type controls. Okay, so for time being, you just remember that. So click on save and save under T. Okay, so now we have defined the condition type. So we have to define, like I said, we have to define condition type for each condition. So we have different condition type for the base price only. So we have to define it for the discounts, and we have to define it for the tax. Okay, so now base price is done. For coming to tax, we have a standard thing called MWST for output tax. Since it is a sales, it is output tax. If it is a purchase, it will be input tax. Okay, in SAP sales and distribution always deals with output tax only. Okay, so let me select this MWST. So instead of MWST, let me make it as a 9WST. Okay, so here you can see condition class T, taxes. So earlier it was prices, right? Now you can see D, taxes. It got changed. So system will understand it is a tax amount, and so that it will update the relevant KVMP structure, like pricing structure. And condition type is percentage. Okay, so here earlier it is a quantity, right, for base price. So now it is a percentage, because it is a percentage based calculation, because tax we will calculate in percentage base, right, like 10% of base price, 20% of net amount, like that. Okay, so condition category tax. Okay, but so if it is a tax, means like it will update the tax field, tax value in the sales order. Okay, here you can see not possible to process manually. Earlier it is entering manual entries are as more priority, which is C. Now we have maintained D, because tax we were not allowing to change the tax. Okay, let me press enter and save it. Now tax is done. So then after that, what we have to do, we have to define one more condition type for the discount. Okay, so discount K004 we have. So let me copy it and save it as a 9004. So here condition class also changed, okay, it became a, which means a discount as such, and you can see plus or minus, it is a negative. Discount amount is always negative, right? So it will give negative, automatic negative sign to the condition amount. Okay, and so if you look at the base price, so here positive and negative, so both values will be allowed here. So basic price, positive and negative. If I change it to only positive, system will allow only positive values here. Okay, save it. So now discount is done, basic price is done, and tax also done. So so this is the basic things. So let me set up the pricing procedure for it. Okay, there are complex condition types as well. Okay, so in this video I will clear the those things as well. So now what is our final step? So have I saved the data? Yeah, I already saved it. Okay, here comes the most critical step, that is define the pricing procedure and assign the condition types. So if you look at these, all are the T codes I'm giving at the end for everything, every step. So okay, if you want it, you can take a screenshot of it. Okay, now I will define the pricing procedure. So again I will go to SPRO screen. So why I'm going SPRO screen again and again means so that it will be easy for you to understand it. Okay, so every time I'm going to path means like it will be easy to remember for you guys, because most of the time I will go to same path, right? So basic functions, pricing control. Here you can see define and assign the pricing procedure. You just execute it. First thing is you can see the set pricing procedure. Okay, so here these all are the already defined pricing procedure existing in the system. Okay, there were some standard procedures, and since it's a demo server, many people has also configured their pricing procedure. So here we will confirm we will define our pricing procedure. So let me go to new entries. So what is our pricing procedure? 9 pricing procedure. Demo pricing. Okay, so definition is done. Okay, so here comes the biggest task. So once the definition is done, then we have to add the condition types to the pricing procedure. How you will add? So you will select it. Here you can see control data. You just click on control data. So inside this there is a blank data. Okay, here you can see 17 fields are there. So total okay, it is a new updated version. Total 18 fields are there. Okay, so each field will have their own significance. So I will prepare a separate video for pricing procedure fields in S4HANA and its significance. Okay, because it became a quite lengthy video. Okay, now you can see so these are there is no data in it. So let me go to new entries. So if I go to new entries, here you can see step, counter and condition type. Okay, step nothing but a sequence we have to add. First step is done. Okay, first what condition type we will add it? So base price. So what is our base price? 9P R0. Add it. Okay, 9P R0 not defined. Okay, we might not save 9P R0, I guess. So let me go and save it. So if we take PR00, okay, 9R00 we have saved. No? Okay, we will use the same 9R00. Let's see, 9R00. Okay, so 9R00 we have added base price. Okay, so here you can see manual entries requirement. Okay, so if it is required, so then we must enter this value, and manual entries allowed means we can it is only manual entries you will give preference. Okay, and so once the base price is done, then what we will do, we will add the discount. So what is discount condition type? We have 9004. material discount we have given. So inside the material discount, to what we have, total value. So total value means like base price minus discount. Okay, so from 10 to 20. Okay, so this is just text only. Okay, so from 10 to 20 the value we calculate and it will display against total value. Then next step, what we will give, tax. So what in 9WST, right? So 9WST. Okay, so system standardly proposing the condition of 9WST mandatory and requirement 010 and base type is 016 and account key is MWS. Okay, it is showing it. Okay, we will add the same thing. By requirement type is 10. What 10 will say it? So when the plant is added, then only this output tax will get triggered. Okay, and account keys are important. So because this account keys is to determine for the account determination. Okay, so MWS I will add and ERL I will add and ERS I will add for the discount. Okay, so yeah, based on these things, like account determination will happen. Okay, now output tax is also done. This is a simple pricing procedure. Okay, if you want to add, you can add many condition type you want. Okay, and then one more thing called cost. Okay, VPRS cost. Okay, so the cost also I will mention here. It will get triggered from the metal master, and that is also a statistical condition type. Okay, so and let me make it as a output tax is mandatory. Okay, so let me give a quick overview on it. So for each field, step means the sequence of steps what we will assign it here. Okay, let's say 10 20, right? Under the 20 so it follows the sequence for it. So counter is the sub step of step, like let's say 20 material discount. Okay, so but after the 30 we have started output tax. We don't find any gap here. Okay, but output tax will be calculated after a discount. So what we will do, we will add the 20 only. So we will add 20 only, but we will maintain a counter as 10. Okay, K003 I will add it. See, okay, K003 it is not defined. Let me take from the drop down. Then I will add some customer discount here. GHIJK, right? So let me get it from here. If I go to V/06, I just want to get one more discount type. Okay, K005. K005 is there. So then I will take the K005. See, I'm having the same step. The step it is a material step, but I'm adding changing the counter here. Okay, see, okay, still it is allowed me. Okay, why? Because this will be applied here. It also comes under same step only. Okay, and here also, and from 1 2 means, so here you can, so step is one, counter is one, condition type we will add the condition type, description gets calculated automatically, get determined automatically from the condition type. From 2 means, so here I want to calculate the total value. Okay, before tax. Okay, total value without tax. Okay, I want to calculate total value without tax. Okay, how it will calculate? So I am giving 10 to 20 here. So 10 is base price. Okay, 20 base price means all the discounts it will minus, and it will sum up actually. 10 to 20 it will sum up, but how it will become minus? Because this material discount and customer material discount will have always negative. Okay, so even if you add up, it will become negative, and base price minus discount will become total value. So it will assign the total value here. So that's why this from 1 2 fields will be useful. And thing is mandatory. So here it is, the thing is manual only. Okay, so if it is a manual, then see we have to enter this condition manual only. during the sales document process. And required means like without this value sales order won't be saved. Okay. And statistical means it won't have any accounting impact. Okay, we just show it as an information purpose. And relevant for account determination, even it is statistical, we want to hit the GL account for it, so then we will check this checkbox. So printer, where it will be printed, and subtotal. Okay, so here like let's say I want to have total value with tax. So 50, let me add as a 50 with tax. So this could be so here I am already calculating, right? Here I forgot to give the step here. Okay, so let me delete it. What I can do, 25 I can give, and here total value without tax mention 10 to 20. Okay, so 10 to 20. Okay, so same value should be updated and should be calculated. Okay, relevant for account determination, and thing is with tax. Total value with tax means 25. So because 25 already calculating total value, right? Or else 10 to total value, from here we will calculate output tax 10 to 30 including tax, it will become total value with tax. Okay, now subtotal means like it will post the actual value to the relevant tables. Okay, let's say if we want to update the net price, okay, net price to the credit management profile, so then we will assign the A. Okay, so requirement routine means whether it will it is like a true or false condition. So if it is passed, then only it will apply. So I assigned 10 here. So I assign 10 here, which means the only if a plant is there, then only we will assign the then only it will calculate the condition value. Okay, 10 plant is set. Okay, so let me save it. Okay, so I will prepare a detailed value of video of every field significance. Okay, and save it. Okay, data was saved. So once the pricing procedure is saved, then what we have to do, we have to assign to the pricing procedure. Okay, and the sales area, this combination we have to assign to the pricing procedure. Okay, so under the same node, SIMG, sales and distribution, basic functions, pricing. So here you can see define and assign the pricing procedure. Here wait. So here you can see set pricing procedure determination, right? So this one we need to select. So this is nothing but a VKK transaction. So here we have to give our own our sales area, document pricing procedure, and customer pricing procedure. Okay, so sales area nothing but a combination of sales arc we will give it. So document pricing procedure of the document pricing procedure, from where it will come? So document pricing procedure will come from the sales document type. So what is our sales document type? If I go to view, wait, our sales document type is SAPN, we used to use regularly. And if I go there, okay, so here you can see document pricing procedure as a A. Okay, so that's why this is our document pricing procedure. And one second thing is customer pricing procedure. So once the document pricing is done, then we have customer pricing procedure. So from where it will determine? So it will be determined from the customer master. Okay, so if I go to our customer, this is our customer. So this is our customer. So if I go to customer master, sales and distribution tab, So inside our sales area, okay, here you can see customer pricing procedure. So based on this combination, like we will maintain the pricing procedure, so that it will get triggered into sales order. Okay, so now, so this pricing procedure is already, some pricing procedure is already assigned. Okay, we will change it. So this is my sales area, and document procedure is A, and customer pricing procedure is 1. Okay, see, this is our combination. So here earlier SAP N gets triggered, right? So then what we will do, what is our pricing procedure? So what is our pricing procedure? That we will add it. So 9, our pricing procedure is start from 9, right? 9 price. Okay, demo pricing. Save it. Now it's done. Okay, now let me create the sales order. Okay, let me create the sales order with the same details. Same SAP N I have given, sales area I have given the same, and I'm using the same customer again, and skateboard order quantity. I just press enter. Continue. See, nothing gets triggered. Okay, here also if I go to condition tab, procedure get triggered. Okay, so procedure name price got triggered, and these are the condition types we have mentioned the procedure, but there no value triggered. Why? Because we haven't maintained any condition records. Okay, so only this internal price came, but because it came from material master. Okay, so if I look here, the final step, maintain the condition record for the condition types. So we have to maintain the condition record for the condition type, so that the value gets triggered into sales order. Okay, first we can see, go into the analysis, and we can check the, so what are the possible combinations. So these are the possible combinations. Okay, so then I will maintain the pricing conditions. So you can maintain pricing condition by using transaction we called VK11. So here what is our one, 9R00 for base price, right? So here two combinations are there. Okay, so then I will select the second combination, material skate board, and 1200. Save it. And also I want to maintain at first combination as well, customer and region combination. So customer is same customer, and what is our region? 10. So for region 10, how much amount I want to maintain? 1000 only. Save it. Okay, records are saved. Now the material discount is there, 9004. Okay, again in same VK11 transaction, VK11 transaction 9004. What is our material? Skateboard. So 20. Save it. And I have one more condition called K005, right? So here also, this is also for discount. I will give for 10. Save it. So done. Now what else am I having? Tax. Now we need to maintain the tax as well. So inside the tax you can see domestic taxes. So let me select the same thing here. If I go to VK11, 9WST is there. So domestic taxes, departure country or region India, tax classification 1 and 1. Okay, 1. So we have to maintain the tax code for it. So final step is to maintain the tax condition. So if I go to VK11 and 9WST is our tax condition type, you just press enter. Let me select the domestic taxes. Okay, in deposit country is in India, and tax classification is 1, material also 1. Tax indicator is not defined for the used to condition type 9WST. Yeah, we have to assign this tax indicator to the condition type as well. Okay, so the T code E3. Similarly for customer master as well. WST. WST. 9WST. Save it. Now if I come back to VK11, VK11 9WST domestic taxes, here 1, here also 1. So let me maintain the tax code as well. So this tax determination procedure, and this is FI will take care of it, but I will create a video for this as well. Okay, you have to maintain tax code based on the amount will pop up. You just save it. Now all of our steps are completed. Then let me create the sales order. VA01. Okay, let me enter the customer and material with counting. Continue. See, base price 1000 gets trigger and 20 material discount and 10 customer discount, total 30. 1000 minus 30, 970 it became. Total value without tax 970. On top of it 2.5% will be a tax. Okay, so that is 24 point something. Okay, so total value with tax, how much it became? So 1964.250. okay, so this is how price gets triggered. Okay, so when I say manual pre-inventory will have the priority, so let's say I mentioned 1200, so everything is changed, so it is allowing 1200. So where is control? So this control is at the pricing condition type. So if I go to VSLA06, so I have already opened it. Okay, so here what is my condition of base price? 9900. For 9900, here it is as a manual entry has a priority. Okay, so that's why it is overwriting it. So what if I change it to not possible to process manually? Okay, if I save it and save. Okay, data was saved. Now if I create the sales order, so you just observe it. So price gets triggered again. Okay, 970 gets triggered again, but so it became grayed out, so which means I cannot change it manually, so system won't allow it. So there is a control hit over there. And so what are the changes are allowed? So amount of percentage allowed. Okay, so here you can see delete. Okay, so before that I want to show you this functionality. So before making changes over there, So let me try to delete it. Okay, it is not allowing. So let me try to delete this condition. It is allowing. Why? Because so if I go to K004, there was settings. So if I try to delete it, 9004, it will allow. Okay, why? Where the setting is there? So what is our condition type? 9004. So delete checkbox is checked, so that's why it is allowing to delete. So if I uncheck it, okay, uncheck it and I have saved it. So again let me create the sales order. Condition type. So here 9004, right? Condition cannot be deleted because we have unchecked the checkbox over there. Okay, and what else settings are there? And here it is showing proposed value from is today date, right? So that's why system by default triggering the while maintaining the condition records. Okay, if I go to week 11, uh, 9004, right? So if I maintain this skateboard, see by default it is showing the valid from as today date, so 24/24. Okay, so what this control is, so it will change and you can see valid 2 is 9999. Okay, these two are coming from here. So instead of today date, so what I will do, first day of the week and proposed valid 2 also I will change it. Okay, so end of this current year. Okay, I will make this to end of this current year. So what I did, first day of week and end of this current year. So let me save it. Okay, now if I again go to week 11, 9004, right? So if I enter the material, we observe the dates. See, today is 24, but the starting day of week is 20, and ending date for this year 31 December, 31st December. So that's a valid form and valid date is a proposed here. Okay, so and this is how pricing procedure gets triggered into sales order. Okay, so I can see it. And one more thing is I forget to show you here about the requirement routine as well. Scale board. Okay, so here I will remove the plant. Let's see what will happen. So I have removed the plant, and if I go to condition tab, there is no tax here. Okay, how it came? Okay, so what the control is at the pricing procedure. If I go to pricing procedure, 9 price, you can see the requirement routine 10. So like I said, it will check whether to condition is satisfied or not. 10 is plant is set. If there is a plant, then only this tax will get triggered. Okay, so let me maintain plant here. Okay, now let me maintain the plant. Okay, so then see, now output tax amount get triggered. Okay, these are the some of the settings we can control from the pricing procedure, and some of the settings we can control from the condition tabs. Okay, so anyway I will prepare a separate video on for both pricing procedure, each column significance and condition type. So and condition type, each field significance. Okay, so each field significance of this condition type I will prepare a separate video on it. After that I will prepare one more video on tax determination as well. Okay, we have separate concept called tax determination as well, so I will prepare a video for it. Okay, so far if you like my video, please don't forget to like, share, subscribe my YouTube channel. And if you found this video useful, please update in the comments as well. And if you want to know any doubts, or like if you want to give any support during your error processing, also I can support you. Okay, please feel free to comment under the video. Thank you so much. Have a good day.